Hello and welcome to the Thanksgiving Bowl. I'm your host, Don Konoweski, the voice of West Haven Blue Devils freshman football. We are here at Ken Strong Stadium for the final game of the season. Like I said, it's also the Thanksgiving Bowl as West Haven goes up against Fairfield Preparatory School. West Haven had a kind of up and down season. They're hoping to end it on a end note as they are 3-5 in the win-loss column as they are kicking it off to Fairfield. Fairfield having an absolutely horrible season. They're hoping just to score points in this game, really, as they come into this game with a 2-7 record. So Fairfield with their first drive of the game, they are winning it. So the second down marker is up as they won it again. Pass of their own 45, looking like the 44. I'm sorry. So I meant to say the 48. So West Haven. Oh, as they jump start. Huge jump start. That looks to be the number 52. As that was just a huge jump start by West Haven. As Fairfield gets a couple extra yards on that play. And that will be an automatic first down, by the way. Almost another jump start. But by two players, they look to throw it. They don't have enough time as West Haven sacks Fairfield's quarterback. So really, whatever Fairfield gained off that penalty, they just lost in that one play. They're looking to throw it. So they do. It takes about two Blue Devils to knock him down. That will be a complete pass, though. Not good enough, though, to get the first down. So Fairfield with the ball basically at the 48, not quite at the 50, with the third down marker up. As they look to throw it again, they do a long pass as that went over the head of the wide receiver about a good 5 feet and landed about a good 7 feet away. So it will be fourth and pretty long for Fairfield Preparatory. So it looks like Fairfield will punt it off as one player comes on to join the team. As that goes pretty far, as the receiver drops it, the kick return, I'm sorry, he drops it, he's able to recover it though. So even though West Haven was able to get the ball back after dropping it, there's still a miss of what they could have got a couple extra yards from that, as they will start not quite at their own 30. As they won it, like I said in the pregame show, Preston Denner will be back in the QB role after getting rid of his concussion. He was cleared to play, so who was quarterback last game, running back Josiah Massey, who has scored over 50% of West Haven's touchdowns this season. He will be back in the running back spot tonight, and he made it hard as not quite a first down, second down, but great way to open the game as they are in a very good spot. They look to hand it off to Massey again. That will be a first down. Let's even with the ball at about their own 35. They won it again. They're losing massive yardage past their own 20. Oh my gosh. As that was just a disastrous play by the Blue Devils team, as it is gonna be just second and super long. Still got 2 more plays, though, to get the first down, but that's definitely gonna set them back. Reminder, though, there's still 4:50 left of the first quarter. Still a ton of play left as they do a short pass. They're definitely gonna gain a good chunk left, if not a first down, as they actually knocked down the person who was holding one of the markers. If that was a first down, then that was just on it. Of course, the play went out of bounds, knocking over the person holding the marker. So, let's see. No, the third down is up. So, it looks like they just missed it. So, let's say we'll do a quick huddle. We'll come back when they are out. Okay, so kind of like a very mini update. So West Haven is not in a huddle. I thought they were, but now that I'm looking, it looks like they were actually talking to the guy who was holding the yard marker sign who was knocked down. Make sure he's okay. I just realized that I did not see that from here until just now, because I was looking and now it's over a minute and a half huddle. Hopefully he's okay, because definitely a hard hit, not expecting. I don't think anyone who holds those signs really expect to get hit. Of course, it has happened. So, West Haven with a third down as they won it again. Jazia Massey, can he get past the 50 as they hold down? No, I'm sorry, that was the quarterback, Preston Deno. Deno with a very good one. Not quite at the 50, though. Fourth down, but it looks like they gained about, I would say, 1.5 yards, possibly 2 yards from that. Unless they gained the first down, which I don't think they did. If so, then that was very close. So, I guess they did gain a first down. A very close first down, at least. So the quarterback running it, everyone knows that Preston Deno can run and pass as he gets taken down on that. Very surprised that there was no holding call on that, as his jersey was being almost torn off of him by the Fairfield team, as he is holding his hand, expressing his frustration. I would have done the same thing, as that looked clearly like a holding call. So, we are back. It looks like they hand it off to Massey. Massey wanting it, looking to get past the 50. He gets past the 50. 45, he gets past the 45. He gets knocked out of bounds, though. As a great one, you know, West Haven, they have ran about 60% of their plays so far this season, and has definitely paid off to them, as not only their running back won, but their quarterback. I always say this, Preston Deno, he is a threat when he has won. One of the longest touchdowns he has made has been a running touchdown when he ran 40+ yards. And wait, so I guess the refs just gave out a 10-yard penalty, so erase that. Second down, though. I did not see what that was for. I did not see anything on the field. As may I remind all of you, I do not have any communication from down there, so I'm seeing solely from what you guys are seeing up here. So second down for West Haven. It looks like they're gonna pass it. Will they run out of time? And they do. Deno gets sacked. As they hand it off again. What a good one. Almost at the 50 they got it to. Gonna be a third down. And that was the number 8 of Avion Evans, if I'm correct, with the running play. So West Haven with a kind of, I could say that you could say fourth and almost long, medium, but they are punting it away. Pretty decent punt. As Fairfield running it back, they are stopped almost at their own 45. So Fairfield prep with their second drive of the first quarter and of the game, as they look to hand it off. They're gonna get past the 40. So the clock ticking down now, under 40 seconds left to play. of the first quarter. As they look to throw it, they get sacked by West Haven though. Looks like a loss of 4 on that play. So you have the 34 of Antonio Wario coming on the field. Definitely a big part of this team. So the buzzer blows in the first quarter. I'll see you in the second quarter. Once again, you're watching the Thanksgiving Bowl. I'm your host, Dominic Konowski, the voice of West Haven Blue Devils freshman football. The score is tied 0-0 as West Haven Blue Devils will end their season tonight against Fairfield Preparatory School. Hello and welcome back. I'm your host, Dominic Konowski of the New York Sports Show. As we are now in the second quarter, Fairfield looking to throw it. They throw it. Is that caught? Nope. Incomplete pass. As the fourth down marker is up. Looks like Fairfield will punt it off again to end their second drive. They also punted it to end their first drive in the beginning of the game. As that one's almost blocked by West Haven. That looks to be gained right at the 25. So West Haven coming back on the field. It looks like the ball will be planted right at their own 25 as they begin their first drive of the second quarter. Running play, will they get it past their 30? They will. 35 they do as he lands across the 40. Let's see where they mark him. That was the 4 of Massey, it looks like. As it looks like they are about a good inch away from the 40. First down for West Haven. They won it again. Gonna gain about 5, if not 6. On that play. So West Haven with the second down. Almost missed that snap there. They won it again. Past their 50. Past Fairfield's 45 as they're now in Fairfield territory. That was the 4 of Massey. So Fairfield coming back on the field after they take a timeout. West Haven with the first down. And it looks like Preston Deno's gonna run it, the quarterback, as he just gets spun, taking it past the back in Devils territory, past their own 45, looking like he landed around the 42, their own 42. So second and long for West Haven. Okay, so the West put the ball a little bit closer to the 50, so it looks so that's very good as they throw it. Not quite at the 50, at about the their own 46. So still third and long for West Haven. We're in Fairfield's territory for about a minute. They got pushed back as they hand it off again. No, as the quarterback gets taken down again. Almost at their own 35. So that's gonna be fourth and super long as the punt team comes out for West Haven. So West Haven punting it, pretty good punt. As Fairfield looking to get a punt return possibly, as he's going almost at the 50, as he gets piled on by the West Haven team. So Fairfield prep now with the ball. As the ref picks up the ball, he's inspecting it as Will they get a new ball? No. As it looks like there was a penalty. I did not see a flag on the field.
Play Minecraft.
So, Fairfield wanting it. As that's going to be a first down. So, first down for Fairfield Prep. They are in West Haven's territory as they get it past West Haven's 35. So, Fairfield looking to throw it. As they do a very long throw. Is that caught? No. As that would have been certainly a touchdown if that was caught.
You missed.
So, third down for Fairfield Prep as flag on the field. And that is for the offense. So, Fairfield Prep with a flag as they are being pushed back. As that's going to be a third and long now. So, Fairfield, they're looking to throw it. They can't. They do pretty good pass. As that's a fumble. That's a fumble. Did West Haven get that? Okay, so that will be a fourth down. So West Haven did not get that. Very close, though. Fourth down for Fairfield. But they did gain yardage on that, though. I will give them credit. They did gain some yardage. So, Fairfield with the fourth down. As they are looking to go for, they're passing it where the quarterback gets sacked. He's running it himself through the West Haven defense as he gets picked up and set down at West Haven's 20. As Fairfield will be able to convert on fourth down. As Fairfield will want it, as they can't take him down. They finally do, kind of. Second down, though. So, Fairfield with the second down. They want it again. Right at about West Haven's 15, so I think everyone knows they are in field goal range with a minute 50 left of the second quarter. West Haven will receive the ball to start the second half. As a pretty good crowd for tonight's freshman game, especially for away too. This is one of the biggest crowds that we've had for an away game. Fairfield looking to throw it, incomplete, so the clock will not, yes, it will be stopped with 1:31. Wait. Okay, so West Haven with the timeout. It looked like Fairfield was gonna go for it on fourth and medium when they could do a field goal. So Fairfield with fourth down. They're going for it. As will they get it? That is very close. Very close. The Fairfield crowd is cheering. And I think they did get that. Yes, they did. Fairfield got that. That had to have been such a close play as they're looking to throw that. That's caught! That's a touchdown for Fairfield as they go on the board with 59 seconds left of the second quarter as they lead the West Haven Blue Devils 6-0. So Fairfield going for the PAT after a marvelous touchdown. West Haven, though, has been putting up a great defense all this game, though. They still have plenty of time to catch up as they will receive the ball starting the second half and was just 59 seconds left. As they're actually being pushed back. Won't be any worries, I think, for the Fairfield team. Still in great position to make the PAT. Okay, Fairfield looking for the PAT. And that is good. I repeat, that is good. So they lead the West Haven Blue Devils 7-0 with 59 seconds left of the second quarter of the first half here at Ken Strong Stadium for the Thanksgiving Bowl. So Fairfield Prep kicking it off. West Haven, they're looking to get it past the 25. They get it past their own 30. They're going past the 35 by about a good 2.5 feet. Okay, so West Haven will get the ball with 49 seconds left. They trail 7-0. I would not be worried if I were them. Still a huge chunk of play left as they are wanting it. They're gonna lose yardage on that. The clock still going 37, 36, 35. So even though they were pushed out of bounds, I guess that does not really matter. Because usually when you got out of bounds, the clock stops, but it is not under 25 left as West Haven is in a huddle. They may just let the clock run out. As that's what I think they're gonna do. Under 15 left, no. That they look to get at least one more play in. So some clock management going on. They toss it off. As they're not gonna gain really anything. I don't think they're gonna care. As the buzzer wings. So the buzzer wings. Fairfield Prep leads West Haven 7-0. As you're watching the Thanksgiving Bowl, we'll see you in the second half where West Haven will receive the ball. I'm your host, Dominic Konowski, the voice of the West Haven freshman football team.